take a hero coin for real life accomplishments.
Woohoo! Heroes coin!
Do that.
For fucking breaking off that RFE shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on.
Awesome.
Hello,
So,
Internet.
guys, we're going to jump right in because tonight is the night. So we've done over 15 weeks. We've done over 40 maps at this point, and I think these characters are top tier in terms of their milestones, and we are reaching the end of the Omens of Set arc, and I could not be more excited to share this with you guys. So if you remember where we were last week, the group decided to plunge deeper into the heart of the snake tunnels, and they kind of found the snake lair, or their den, and there they had amassed all kinds of magical weapons and trinkets, and the snakes proved to be quite formidable foes as the party dropped, and then they rolled a bunch of 20s and got back up again and rubbed some dirt on their wounds and kept on plugging. But even with that, the party was faltering, and Anaximon made a desperate offer to Sarvis, and that was he offered the Necronomicon to Sarvis in exchange for passage, and so that was a really big moment. The other piece of it is that Mara picked up these what was it, like gloves or armor of generosity, where Mara has to give up stuff, and as a consequence, in this total moment, like Bilbo giving the ring to Gandalf.
At this time,
Yeah.
Gandalf accepted it.
Yeah, Mara handed it to Hinar, who now is the trusted keeper of the book. So, like our very own Samwise, you suddenly find yourself in possession of the Necronomicon, Hinar. If you guys remember, the Snake Men, in exchange for this deal, Sarvis accepted, and they backed off and kind of herded everyone out onto this platform that slowly rose up towards the Black Pyramid. And indeed, this is what the Black Pyramid looked like as you guys all started to rise into the air. And where we kind of begin tonight is that as you guys kind of make it to the doorway or the platform of the Black Pyramid, as this kind of stone column levitates you up there, you find Jaren already waiting on you. And indeed, the Snake Men have bound him and deposited him. And as you arrive on the platform, you find Jaren kind of undoing his bonds and standing up. And indeed, it seems that the Snake Men rounded him up and deposited him here. The Desert Men, even now, are on their way back to being put to work in the mines. And all of you are ushered inside of the Black Pyramid. And I believe it is the case that all of you are not feeling too hot.
I'm okay.
So we're gonna, guys, bear with me because I'm gonna do something a little bit different tonight as you head into the Black Pyramid, and this is where we begin tonight.
Where are we? I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh my
All
god.
the way down. Dude, ultra dope, man. All the way down at the bottom. Holy shit. Ultra dope.
Neat. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
And as you guys are ushered into the Black Pyramid, you kind of walk through this door into this massive chamber that has several tiers kind of leading up. And at the far back of the room is this kind of this swirling portal of infinity. And the other piece that disturbs you is that initially you see this figure on this raised dais in the center of the room, and it looks like somebody you know. And
Is that what's his name?
It's
Glocka?
that blasted hunter, Glocka.
That's
and
right.
the figure addresses you, and he says, "My friends, you have made it. I am so glad to see you.
Okay.
I've missed you for so long, and now you're here with me. I could not have been more pleased that you are here." And then he kind of sees the stunned expressions on your faces, and he says, "Or I'm sorry. Perhaps maybe I could take on a different form would be more pleasing." And it's almost like the figure's like visage melts like wax, and suddenly takes on the shape of a little girl. And
Oh no!
she says, Sirs, I'm so glad that you're here. Is this form more pleasing?" And you have this moment where you're just like, wait, that's Rhea Westberg. And then you're just like, well, wait a minute. No, Duke Westberg had 2 daughters, not 3. He had Amy and Sarah, but wait,
Oh, mother.
did he have 2? And then the form goes on and goes, the face melts again and takes on a different visage and says, or maybe you would prefer this shape.
Oh no! That dude!
I'm Hamilton, your friend
That was Waylon's neighbor.
from the swamp.
Oh
And then
God.
it melts again, and then the figure takes on the shape of Wayland.
Straight up Waylon.
And you're like,
Oh shit!
oh no. And then the figure says, or maybe this would be more pleasing. And it takes on the shape of the Black Knight that you tried to help in the swamp. And then it says, or maybe this one, and it melts again, and it's Arcadian the mage.
Oh no!
And then it melts again, and it says, or the Enmagok.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
And he's like, or maybe it would just be better if I took on my true form. And then it's just like,
Ew.
isn't this better? And you see this being standing on the dais suddenly, who is almost this perfect, immaculate being, except for this kind of Anubis-like headdress. And he says, "I am Set." And he's like, and don't you know, my friends? Don't you see? Every time you've helped an innocent, every time you've helped someone, you've helped me.
Oh no! He's playing a long con, guys.
And as Set kind of stays you there, or kind of gazes at you there, he goes on and he says, seeing you're kind of silent and stunned, and he says, but you're my friends. I've wanted you here for so long. And please, I do not want to fight. That is not what I want to do. He's like, I want to reward you. And he turns first to Hinar, and he says, Hinar, I know what you want. You're here in this world of pain and suffering and anguish and uncertainty and fear. I know. Don't you want to go back to the feast where you have that peace and that love? I can give you that, Hinar. And sure enough, Hinar, as you're gazing there, like you see it, like you see the feast and you see your loved ones and they are welcoming you back and you are overcome with this peace and tranquility. And Hinar, Joe, make a charisma save on that 20, buddy.
20 on that 20. Oh, man. That's not going to cut it.
Yep. And so Hinar, for all he knows, he's walking there towards the feast and towards all that love and kindness and that peace. And then Set turns to Stubborn and he says, Stubborn, my friend, I know what you want. You seek the shield, the Aegis of Stars. I can give you that, Stubborn. He's like, you can be the hero of your people. You can be a king, Stubborn. They will worship you. You will lead your people to greatness. And I can give you this gift. Look just there. They're waiting on you, Stubborn. And sure enough, there they are with the Aegis of Stars. And they're right there. And Stubborn, make that save on a 20.
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I really want that shield.
And so, yeah, in your mind, Stubborn, you're striding forward to take it. And then Set turns to Mara and he says, Mara, you've brought my book. Thank you so much, Mara, for returning it to me. And he snaps his fingers and it flies into his hand. And he says, but now, Mara, the gift for you. You can have that conversation with your father, Mara. Don't you know he was not involved in any evil doings? And now you get a chance to set the record straight. Here he is, Mara, ready to speak to you. And sure enough, Mara, it's your father. And he looks the best he's ever looked. And he's ready to open his arms to you, Mara, and welcome you home. And Dave, make that save.
Yep. Another 5.
And so the two of you are reconciling in your mind. Jaren, I know what you want. I can give you what you've always wanted. A small tavern in Gray. No, a large tavern in Gray. The center of the town. You will be respected. Everyone will come there. And a beautiful lass, a wife, to call your own, someone to help you run your business, and strong children. You will be wealthy. You will be among the Council of Grey, Jaren. Everything you've always wanted. And you will be knighted. One of King Henrik's most trusted. Jaren, I have given this all for you in thanks. And you can see it, Jaren. You can see the shop you've always wanted. Make that save.
The thing is, the flaw is that I remember watching King Henrik get killed.
What's that?
I remember seeing King Henrik get killed.
Yeah, he's not saying that Henrik is alive necessarily. He's saying, you could be one of the most trusted advisors.
Okay.
Strong offering, okay? And then, so sure enough, you're like, this place is great. Yeah. And then Set's like, Anaximon, you are most special of all. And I know what you seek. You want to right all these wrongs in the universe, Anaximon. And together, we will do that. I have plans in place, Anaximon. And I can give you everything you've wanted. Every spell you've ever wanted. Every power you've ever wanted. And I know it's not about the power for you. It's about setting things right. Well, I can reveal all the secrets for you. And I can help you save innocents across countless timelines. And you're just like, oh my god, like, that's exactly what I want to do. Make that save, Anaximon.
No!
Holy shit!
Oh!
Oh,
nice.
the only one!
Okay.
Oh, man.
So...
Does he have sound? Can anyone else hear him? I just see his icon.
Hear him. Yeah, I can't hear him, but
okay, so there's no sound. So you're aware, B.
I can't hear you yet, B, but hold that thought, and I will get to you. So, Anaximon...
you have a face!
Anaximon...
Oh, I see him.
He's got a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't hear him.
Just can't hear him yet.
No, let him talk. There it is.
We connect everybody because I see bounces.
There it is.
I can hear.
Oh yeah, he wants to reconnect.
Okay. Yeah, everybody reconnect.
Okay.
B, are you there, my friend?
Sorry to be a little slow in connecting there.
Roll
20 can be unpredictable.
Right.
Nah, that's good.
You look great. Did you get a new camera?
Of course he makes the save.
Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
So my line was, wait, I have to wait for Alex. Oh my God. Yeah, I was working for a little while there and you guys weren't.
Did you just freeze? Is he frozen? Anyone else?
No, I see everybody.
Yeah, I see everyone.
Ah, crap. I'm weirded out then.
You know,
When I made the 20 with a +1.
Can you guys hear Brandon?
yes.
Yeah, I got him now.
I had to refresh, Matt. You may have
I've
to
got
refresh.
everybody but Stubborn right now.
I lost Stubborn.
I lost Stubborn too.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he reconnected. Then he just hasn't popped back. Oh,
Yeah, everybody
Everyone
has
at
to do it
5.
at the beginning.
Yep.
everyone at 5.
Here we go again.
That the connection cannot front on, which is fucking dice roll.
That's it. I see everyone.
I see everybody.
I got everybody.
Hi.
I see everybody.
I see everybody.
Nice.
Okay.
So Anaximon.
So my line is your words are as empty as an old woman's.
Haha. Well, hold that thought, because in essence, Anaximon, as you kind of make that save and you realize what he's trying to do in your mind, you notice all your friends are just staring blankly ahead, and he has not picked up on the fact that his magic has not affected you.
Nice.
So hold that thought for that moment. I'm going to do something special with you in a second.
Okay.
And in the meantime, he kind of continues his speech as he's levied this charm over everybody, and he says, Sarvis, my trusted ally. And Sarvis appears, my trusted lieutenant. He's like, I want you to go greet each of our guests one by one.
Wow.
And make sure you look them deeply in the face. But not Anaximon. Save him. I have special plans for Anaximon, because together with Anaximon and the creature, I will be able to rule the universe. And so he's sending Sarvis over to see you guys. Okay, 4 rounds.
Oh,
But
no.
but
Good.
but Anaximon, as this does not take effect on you, you open your eyes truly for the first time, as that charm has not affected you, and you realize you are appalled and you are in a place of death, and only you realize it at this moment, because your other friends are staring blankly, drooling, mumbling, and only you see the world as it actually exists for the first time. And that's going to bring us to the heroes. And I think in terms of my turn order, Jason, are we kicking it off like with Anaximon, like we normally have?
Yes.
All right, so Anaximon, you're up. And the reality is you realize that your reality is way different than what the others are facing right now.
Erasmus. Now is the time that you are more important than the largest of heroes, the greatest of Colossa. Erasmus, come forward. I'd like to conjure familiar. And that takes a cast.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
And I know I'm probably in a place you guys don't see, but I'm on an 18 target to conjure Erasmus. And I have no coin. Come on, baby. Damn it.
Take it. Take my coin. I've only got one.
Okay.
You can have it.
Okay, scratch it off then.
All right.
No.
He won't come out of my sleeve. But I'm not sure I'm able to go, my brothers, and all of you, my brothers, die. Die now. This is the time. Erasmus is our final hope. That's all I can say.
Oh, yeah. So I take it, is Anaximon not moving? Is he acting like he's in the trance like everybody else? So that
All I'm trying to do is make Erasmus materialize.
Yep. So Set has not picked up on the fact that that you have not moved, and so he's just standing in place. So that's going to bring us to Stubborn, I think.
Jaren.
Right? No, to Jaren. Right, that's going to bring us to Jaren. So Jaren, you're still under that.
Oh no!
Under that spell, but there is there's this kind of scratching in your mind, for sure, that something is not right. This just seems too good to be true. You may have hit the nail on the head. Maybe some of those comments about King Henrik. In any event, since this is your second attempt, you're on easy.
Oh. Shit.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Let's not begin.
Oh, it's the inverted brain freeze.
Ah!
Fucking brain freeze.
What does this mean?
Advantage must die.
I died.
This is the most confusing moment possible in ICRPG.
Advantage
It's
must
the nat
die.
20 on a blunder.
Yeah, the problem is you tasted the stew in your tavern, and it's delicious. It is just delicious. Brutal. All right, Stubborn.
Your future tavern.
Stubborn, you're on easy to try to break free here.
Okay.
Come on, my dwarven brother.
Alright. This is subconscious because I really want that shield. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm running towards it now. Ah!
Right. Yeah, so you think, Stubborn, you're running towards that shield, but indeed, to Anaximon, you have not even moved. Like, you are still caught in this powerful magic of Set. Mara. Yep. So Mara's stuck. Hinar.
Oh man, I think Hinar is enjoying seeing everybody. My friends, brothers, sisters.
Oh, he hit it. You hit it on easy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, not easy this time.
Yeah, you were easy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Wait,
Hinar.
where are you going?
Yeah. So Hinar. Yeah. So you have that moment. You come to, and you're going to join Anaximon. You are now seeing the world for the first time as it exists, and Hinar. It's almost like you have awakened for the first time. You are seeing the world as it really is for the first time. And you also realize you are in a place of death. But
the map, I understand what's happening.
But Set has not picked up on the fact that you're still standing there rigidly as you kind of come to and realize what is going on. Okay? And with that, of course, Sarvis kind of makes his way a little bit closer to the group as the timer ticks down to 3, and we are now back. We are now back to Anaximon as Sarvis is slithering his way down to stare into everyone's face, presumably
Same
to
roll.
try to turn him to stone.
Same roll on a 15 target to summon Erasmus. My little friend, the humblest of creatures. perhaps you will be the humblest of sacrifices.
Oh, there it is.
Boom.
Nice.
There it is.
So I would like to conjure Erasmus
Okay.
and send him right here.
Oh, hold up. Where
Are you at the top of the map?
are you sending him? Oh, you're sending him to the very top. Got it.
No, not the top. Into the arc.
Oh, you're sending it in there.
I want Erasmus to use his tiny little. By the way, we've always discussed this. He's a metal insect.
Right.
And I want to send him into this arc of energy to potentially provide some kind of disruption to whatever the fuck that is.
Got it.
And so Erasmus has not had an infinite amount of movement, but I do think he's had almost twice the movement of a normal character.
Yes, I agree.
So maybe in a turn he could get about here-ish.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah. And so as he flies away, I just want to thank him for being Erasmus. And I also want to try to help him understand maybe what he's about to sacrifice. And that's my turn.
Yeah, so we think maybe about there. And that's your little Erasmus token or indicator.
Right there.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome for the home team. Okay, Jaren, you're caught in the thrall, and Naxmon hasn't moved to help you yet. So,
All right, I got to get a 17, right?
yep.
No.
Yeah. So, Jaren, you are still stuck in the clutches of Set's magic, and
I'm testing out ale, man. I'm like, oh, let's try this.
Yep.
What about this one?
and of course, you know what you can't hear, but what Hinar and Naxamon are experiencing is, you know, Set is talking to Sarvis about his plans and the ritual. And soon it will begin where he will summon the creature. And when the creature comes into the world, he will be able to take over everything.
Oh my god.
There's
a creature.
Yeah, it's going to come out of that portal in a minute. Just hang on.
There's always a creature.
All right.
Fuck your creature.
All right. Stubborn.
All right.
Stubborn.
See if we can do this.
Like they're putting the crown on you, Stubborn. Like they're putting you in the throne room. Like people are bringing you stuff. Oh,
It feels so good. The shield too. Oh, it's everything I could have imagined.
The shield and women and, you know, that guy that, you know, you had the big brouhaha with, like he's being exiled.
I really like the shield.
Like it is your kingdom. That's fantastic.
Thanks,
Mara.
guys. This is fantastic.
So I am rolling Cha
Yes, correct. On easy.
on easy. Let's do this.
Oh, so close. Like basically, like your dad is hugging you, and like he's, you know, telling you everything. He's marveling at all that you've become, Mara. That's crazy. Okay, Hinar, what will you do?
I think, man. Well, I know we're still in tough shape. I'm going to attempt to bring up this Moss of Ages as still and quietly as I can.
Nice.
Like through whispering, subtle movements, whatever is required of me for this spell. Like I think I need that to happen.
Okay.
God. Nope.
Oh, yeah, no. So you gotta fiddle your fingers together to try to make the Moss of Ages do your bidding. It does not respond. And wow. So on the DM's turn, we're at timer 2, and Sarvis, you know, makes his way down to the bottom of the stairs, and consequently, he is closing in on the players in his attempt to try to turn you into stone. And Set has still not picked up on the fact that that two of you are free from his charm, and he is talking about what he will do as the ritual is set to begin. But you know, at least Anaximon and Hinar know the charade may be up very soon when Sarvis gets there. And that's where we're at. So Anaximon, you hear all this, your go.
My God. Set or Sarvis, whatever your name is. If you have any comprehension of power or what time really means, you know that these others that I happen to travel with are merely bags of blood and flesh. It's me that you want. It's me that you want to end. You think that we can stop you? We're not here to stop you. We're here to serve you. And what better servant than a traveler of the time ways, such as myself? Earn my subservience and part your meager slaves. What are these creatures?
They are mine.
Your lies are not becoming of a god. They speak of weakness, and I only say this from the stance of a swarm of insects. Are you less than a swarm of insects, Sarvis or Set or whatever the fuck your name really is? So show your true self, and I want to walk up among whatever the fuck these things are. And I want to remove the. By the way, I no longer wear the robes of wonders. I now wear the tunic that was given to me last session, and I want to remove the tunic and reveal that I am nothing but like a pillar-shaped swarm of bugs.
Oh, that's killer.
That is bad.
And I want a goddamn charisma roll on this shit.
Do it, man. Do it up.
12, bitch.
Yeah.
Can you do better? I want to see your roll. I don't want to see some target shit. Can you do better, Sarvis or Set or whatever the fuck you are? Can you beat a 12?
Yeah.
Can you beat a 12?
I think you can. Watch this.
Plus 12. Plus 12.
I mean, he is a god, so, you know.
And Set says, indeed, Anaximon, it is precisely because you are at the end of every time that I need you. Because I will rule them all. And you are my ticket there.
No. I think Anaximon is terrified.
Yeah, and that booming voice just like washes over you in response. All right, and the jig may be up, Jaren. Let's see if you can break out. Now more than ever, it's gonna matter.
Okay. No.
Oh yeah. So sadly,
Great.
Jaren does not make it. Erasmus enters into the void and disappears. And I think as he gets oriented next turn, we will kind of know what happens to him. Jaren's still caught in the throes of.
He's pretty much just like.
Yeah, he's like, man, this place is great. And like, you see all your patrons, and they're bringing you money, and you're like, Oh, free beer? Oh, I own this. Like, this is fantastic.
Right?
Right.
There's no rules.
All right. Stubborn.
Okay.
King
All right.
Stubborn. King of his people. There it is.
There it is.
The king.
So I wanna say real quick. So I think Stubborn has this moment where he's like king people. I have no people. I've cast them aside.
Yeah, exactly. Like the realization hits you, and Stubborn, you see the world as it truly exists.
Yeah,
Like
there it is.
You blink, and there it is for the first time.
Oh, holy shit. God damn it.
I want to
Yeah,
get part of things
welcome.
too. I'm scared now.
You son of a bitch.
Welcome, my dwarven brother.
And Stubborn in particular, you recognize those devices. I mean, you've seen them before, those weird machines of necromantic magic.
Yes.
But this time they're as big as houses.
Kill them all, dwarven brother!
Crazy. Okay. That's gonna bring us to Mara.
All right, come on, let's get that roll and move on to the next map. Oh,
Oh. Yeah, so
having a really great conversation with Dad.
yeah, you guys have reconciled, and
It's like,
like-
huge.
like you're telling him all the tales of your adventures,
Yeah.
and he's lapping them up, and he's telling you what he's done, and
Can I actually take an action that comports with the illusion, my hallucination?
in what regard?
I want to show my father this Krell weapon module and how it can receive my arrows.
Yeah, got it. So,
Okay.
but the thing about it is so you're doing that like in your mind, but
Oh.
your body is just standing still, like with this vacant look on your face.
Oh God, you're right. All right.
You made your fucking roll and you didn't make it.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, that was a brief DM interpretation.
Yeah, that was thanks, Alex.
All right, Hinar, what will you do?
Man, shit. I got to do this instead. As much as I would like that Moss Ages to happen, it's not happening. I'm gonna start moving forward with my arms open wide, kind of looking around the area. My friends, all of you are here. I have not seen you in so long. And from this point, I want to turn and rush Sarvis here, and I
Nice.
just want to bear tackle into him and squeeze my arms around him and look him in his eyes as I tackle him to the ground.
Oh man.
I want to wrap him up, tackling him into the ground and look him in his eyes.
Yeah,
So he gets an 8-foot statue crushing down on top of him.
yeah, okay.
Dude.
Make your easy strength roll on that because he's definitely not expecting that.
I'm just guessing the turn to stone thing is about to happen.
Yeah, so absolutely. So yeah, you have no trouble.
Yes!
You have no trouble tackling Sarvis to the ground there.
Yes! Yes!
But Joe, give me a D4.
Great roll, Joe.
That's awesome.
All right,
Okay.
that's a 3.
So you're going to turn to stone in 3 rounds.
Ooh, all right. And I'm
That's it.
just gonna keep squeezing him at the moment.
Awesome.
Oh, she's cold.
Okay.
Holy shit. She's cold, dude.
So
Oh my god.
so at that moment,
Steven.
at your outburst, Set's like, no, like he may have figured a Naximon or whatever, and he's like, the ritual cannot wait, it must begin. So let's see. Okay, so a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So Set like teleports over to this square over there, and as that happens, the ritual the ritual is starting.
Oh.
And let's see. Let me get this going. Oh, one round.
What are those things, by the way?
What? No.
Yeah, so he kind of teleports over to kind of like this burning glyph in the floor. And the ritual begins. I've got one round. And he's like, the creature emerges soon! And he is completely thrilled.
God damn it.
And that's going to start that going. Hinor, if you will keep track of that. And then of your turning a stone timer. And then Set turns to you and Naxamon, and he's like, Naxamon, I need you. But I will not tolerate your insolence. And so he casts this wave of magic at you. 23.
Oh, fuck.
And suddenly in Naxamon, all of this like crystal sprouts up out of the ground and grows around you.
Oh, no.
And you are completely encapsulated in this crystallized prison. And you realize as it grows around you, like he's not trying to harm you, he's just confining you because he does not want you to wreck his plans and he wants you.
Oh, man.
So he's basically kind of put you there inside this prison. And that's going to bring us back to you and Naxamon.
So I'm like trying to talk through this crystal. But Set, I know, does not hear audible sounds. He hears them here. You'll not use me as a weapon, snake god. And I'd like to cast death on myself, and I have 3 hearts.
What? No!
Oh!
But Erasmus is flying through the portal, and he has his orders.
You're about to take yourself out, though?
Yeah, I'm going to take myself out.
No.
I'm going to deny myself.
Oh! Okay.
It's up to you guys to bring me back.
It's only this timeline. You'll be all right.
So it's a hard cast, so it's a 21.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Myth.
Yeah, and so you're having that.
But I want Set to know that I'm willing to go that far, and I want to buy Erasmus the time to fly into the portal, or
Yes.
whatever the fuck that thing is.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a portal, but
it is. Yeah, so
I want to buy him the time in there so that I can destroy him.
Yeah, so Erasmus, and I think the timing is such, hopefully you trust me on this. Erasmus is going to see this, like his little eyes get wide when he sees what's happening. But if you'll be cool, Hank, and let me reveal it on the next turn when my timer goes down to 0.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
And
I think
I just want Set to see how far I'm willing to go. I didn't want to succeed.
Right.
I just wanted to Russian roulette him.
yes.
And get a dry click.
Yeah.
And,
right.
and luckily that's what happened.
Yep. Yeah. Nice.
Genius.
That's awesome. Okay. So basically, Erasmus's eyes go wide and he flies out of the way as the creature that Set is summoning begins to completely fills his vision.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jaren, still in the tavern.
Come on. Let's
I have Set's attention.
Yep, you do.
break the spell here.
Ooh,
Shit.
Not that's not good.
Not that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
Okay, but yeah, you were almost lost in that fantasy forever, Jaren. But
Awesome.
unfortunately, you were only still mesmerized, by the future that could be for you. Stubborn.
Okay. God damn it! We don't have time for this shit. I'm gonna move between the two of them, and I'm gonna take my life drinker, my new axe, and just take the haft of it, and just see if I can knock them both on the head.
Nice. Yeah. So you don't even have to roll for that, Stubborn. You do, and sure enough, they both come to. Like what the? What are you doing, Stubborn?
Get your head out of your asses! It's a fight!
The two of you also have these kind of pangs, like no, that was so good, that was so perfect. Yes.
Instead, there's this ugly ass, cut up, bruised dwarf who just punched you in the face.
Banging their heads together. That's hilarious.
I was in the middle of like a full-on daddy-daughter dance.
Yeah, right. Right. Like at your wedding. Like it's
Totally.
Yeah, all that was unraveling in your mind. Okay, cool. So just in time, Mara, you are awakened. Oh, and you need to be on the right map. So as all of you guys.
Ooh, me too. Cool.
Oh yeah. Get ready for this. Zoom out a lot.
Yeah, so you guys see the world.
Oh, dude, that's what you were doing. That's so awesome.
So you guys see the world as it truly exists.
You clever bastard.
For the first time. And you are all appalled. Like, you realize, oh God, like this is a place of death. Those necromantic machines are pumping energy into this portal. Like, there are these burning glyphs on the floor. And Naxamon is like in this oubliette of crystal, and he's having this Man of Steel moment where he can't get out. Hinar is slowly turning to stone in the floor, and it is not good. So, and these weird.
What are these things?
These weird looking dry things with all these mouths that keep opening and closing, these husks, are just kind of standing there, kind of swaying. It's creepy as hell. And that is the scene that you were treated to, Mara, as you kind of come to. So what will you do?
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, shit, I didn't see the top of this map. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
What?
It doesn't get any better up top.
This is insane, dude. Can I make like a quick sort of arcane? I'm trying to suss that red crystal right there, dude.
I'm gonna suss it out.
Which red crystal?
The one front and center on the,
Okay.
Anaximon's inside that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's an Anaximon's thing. No, I don't.
Without even rolling, you can vaguely see a Naxamon like inside of it.
Okay.
Like stuck in there.
Okay. So, and I might need to take an action to do this. I don't know, because I don't really know Krell weaponry that much. But what I want to do is configure the gun, configure the weapon module to form into like an open sort of trough where I can just lay my entire speed quiver in there, and then have it fire not just the arrows from the speed quiver, but attach onto each shaft at the end an explosive tip.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. I don't know that it's going to do any different damage than what it says it can produce. You know what I mean? But
well, I'm looking for splash damage is what.
I see what you're trying to do, but see, I don't think your arrows from your speed quiver do that. Like, could it pump arrows from your speed quiver? Sure. Will they explode when they get there? I don't know that they will. They'll do the damage that the Krell weapon module can spit them out at. You know what I mean? But I don't think they get splash damage.
It can't modify those particular missiles.
Correct. That's what I think.
That's fine with me.
It's just the firing of said missiles.
I'm gonna load the quiver into this configuration, and
Nice.
gosh,
Just do what you do, girl.
just fire on this fella.
Who are you firing on?
This guy on the right.
No, you're going to fire on Set himself.
Just
Yeah.
do what you do. You're well equipped. Do what you do.
Nice.
Okay, so here we go. Got to hit.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
If I hit, gross things happen. If I don't hit, then
Full metal quiver.
oh
No!
That's a blunder.
That's how we're gonna do it. Oh, the brain freeze.
It happened again! God
Happened again.
damn it! We need to revisit how that works.
Yeah.
That's so confusing.
It doesn't work, but then you have this epiphany, like, oh, that's how it's supposed to go. But
It's very complex, of course.
but it does not happen that way. In our
Holy crap! All right, I'm down to a 2.
No pressure, Joe.
Yeah, right.
No
No pressure. At the moment, I'm still just squeezing this guy. Like, I want to squeeze to crush, staring him in his eye and telling him, "There is no world where I will let you hurt my friends."
Oh, that's tough.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And crushing to damage.
Okay.
Just
What kind of roll?
choke it out. Choke it out.
Nice.
I don't know what kind of roll you want for that.
Yeah, give me your strength roll to continue to crush him. Like
Okay.
I imagine as you're turning to stone, you're just trying to squeeze even tighter, right?
Yes. So that essentially, like, once I am stone, he is not getting out.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think you may have established that, but yeah, you just don't damage him doing that, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, Joe, take a flippin' hero coin. Like that's amazing that you're just like in this death embrace, like, and you know it.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess a little bit. I'm hoping that this repair spider might have something to say.
Oh, got it.
I don't know. Like, I'm fingers are crossed. We'll see what happens. It
Yeah.
might do anything.
I was going to say, I think it might be turning into stone too, but we'll see.
Oh, right.
Okay. All right. So on the DM's turn, Set is fully in the ritual. Oh, so 6. So
That can't be good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he teleports over to here. And as the DM's timer ticks down to 1, you hear it before you even see it. It's like a tearing or a ripping inside your mind. It's like this intense scream, or like this kind of sound, like deep in your brain, almost like psychically tearing you apart from the inside as this creature arrives. And I need everyone to make a con save on that 18 as you hear this thing before it even gets there.
No.
Oh, Stubbs.
I knocked it
Got
out. Yeah.
Yep.
So everyone who fails literally drops to the ground, and all you can do is cover your head as the noise this thing is making is like ripping your head apart from the inside. Of course, Anaximon's doubly tormented because he's inside the crystal and he can't quite cover his ears. Mara and Jaren, like, you even kind of are shying away from it, but you do not fall to your knees. Those of you who made the save, and as you look up, you see something starting to emerge from the portal.
What is it?
And it is shrieking in agony as it is being dragged through, presumably against its will.
Was that a warp shell?
No, it's fucking
Oh my god, he's gonna travel the universes! Oh shit!
Fuck.
Alex, what have you done?
How the fuck did... Ah!
No.
It's hell!
No.
And
I thought it was lost.
and
It is. It's gone. It's been destroyed.
But was it?
No.
that will use this creature to travel to every one of Anaximon's timelines and take them all over.
Damn, dude.
And Set, because he is not done, he sees Mara, Jaren, and Stubborn all kind of coming to, no longer embracing his magic, and he no longer caught in the thrall of his magic, and he sends one giant spell out towards all of you, which are like these ripping shards of crystals with the intent of shredding all three of you. So there's my roll. It's a 21.
Ow.
On that spell. And for those of you that it hits, let's see, 1d8. It rips through you and does 15 damage as it's like all these crystals like kind of like shred through you.
Ow, that hurts.
And I'm getting a new DM timer going. That's a 3.
1 HP.
And that's going to bring us back to Anaximon. And, you know, Set is like still going on and on about how now that the creature is coming, like he will leave this place that he's conquered and he will conquer all the places with Anaximon in tow. And Anaximon, you're up. Yeah, Hinar, that hit all of you. If 21 beat your armor class, you all took that 15.
Yep. I dropped.
Oh, I dropped then.
I'm good. I have a 23 armor class right now.
Yep. Okay. Nice. So Stubborn's up, and Jaren had hit points.
My armor class is 23, so that means it missed.
Oh, Hinar, so I'm sorry. It did not go after you. His intended target was this area at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you're still locked in a death embrace. He doesn't care. You're turned into stone. Okay. So that brings us to Anaximon.
I'd like to cast Create Device.
Oh, nice.
And I want to make one of the Outsiders Matter Distension modules.
Oh, nice.
I'd like to make my molecules where I can stretch them and stuff, but it takes a roll, and the target is fucking 18.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I have no coin.
Oh!
So inside the crystal, there's like I like to imagine an Anaximon, like I have 1 hit point, by the way, and I'm just like, I just want to make this little machine that can distend my matter, and I can stretch myself to far. But that is my turn. But also, Erasmus went through.
Yes.
And I wanted him to interrupt, namely this left tendril of energy, and I wanted him to be conductive and destroy himself to do so. So I'm not sure where Erasmus is right now. So Alex, help me understand that.
Yeah, so I think like he went through and he saw this thing emerging, so he had that moment where he kind of like veered off.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, and he has now come back through the portal. And so is it the case like you want him like as these beams, it seems, is pulling?
I want him to fly into the beam and self-destroy to interrupt the beam.
Dude, like Independence Day.
This is my last use of Erasmus. Yes, it's up yours.
Yeah, so Erasmus like goes in and interrupts that beam, and he is there for the moment, taking the full brunt of that necromantic energy. That's
shit! You actually shortened the beam. DM coin.
Yeah, badass, dude.
Hey, wait until I cash all these in next turn.
So I'd like to imagine him just like breaking apart, and his little metal pieces are just tearing to bits.
Yeah.
And he's a part of you. I kind of feel it at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to I don't think that happens instantly as he's overloading. So I'm gonna slow down my timer for a turn before he's destroyed, and that's kind of where we are. So that's going to bring us back to Jaren.
Yeah. Is it the case that I can make it over to Hanar and the snake creature?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna cut his fucking head off.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, because he's being held in place, right? He can't.
He's held in place.
He can't move.
I really definitely want to decapitate him and see, because I don't know, man. Maybe if I kill it, then we can have Hanar back and he can heal us up. That's. I'm thinking tactics right now, and then he runs over and says, "Hanar, move back, move your head a little. No, not that way. Yeah, all right. Hold him right there."
Before you move, Jaren, you have to make that con save on the screaming of the warp shell.
Oh, because it's still screaming?
Yeah, it is like in your head as it's being dragged through this thing. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
Oof.
Yep. So yeah, so I think you can get there through the screaming, but I don't think you can also take your action. Like, I think you have to sacrifice it to make your way through the pain, if that makes sense.
Okay, sure.
Got it. So you're going to run over there this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Got it. Cool.
Nice,
all right.
Nice.
Stubborn.
Okay. All right, I got frog boots, right?
Dave, you know that Hinar, you know that you're muted, right?
Yep, I knew.
Okay.
We're good.
Stubborn. Yes, you have frog boots.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leap like way up here
Nice.
and sort of land on like the ledge up there, and I'm gonna shout at Set, and I'm gonna say,
Does he have to make that con for movement too?
Yeah, he does.
bastards. All right, let's see if we can do this.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Yeah. So
Yes.
I'm a dwarf. I mean, this is like listening to my grandma. It's nothing.
You're the dwarf.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but I mean, basically, you have a tortured warp shell screaming like psychically in your mind right now, but you block it out, Stubborn, and you land right on that ledge just like you wanted to.
Yeah. I have all these things going, right? So I wanna. So what can I? How can I cash this in, Alex? I've got this blade that's intimidating. I've got this horn. So I mean, I'm jumping up the ledge and I'm using all my charisma might, and I'm shouting at Set, and I'm basically just like, enough of this bullshit. I'm gonna blow my horn. I'm gonna blow my horn and wave my big ass axe around.
Yep. And Set smiles at you, Stubborn, and he says, "Very well." And he and he waves his hand, and all of these shadow lashers who are obediently sitting there by his throne turn towards you. As do all of these husks. All of their weird kind of mouths look at you.
Oh no.
And these archers also take aim at you as well.
Awesome. Screw them. This is what I'm made for.
And yep. And that's going to bring us to Mara.
Okay.
So make your con save.
Almost.
Yep.
She's
so you
still
can
deluded.
you can take your action though
But was that
without moving.
easy since I made a con save last turn?
No, you made it, right?
No, I doubled. I lost on the last.
Oh, yeah, then yeah, I guess potentially it would be easy.
Okay, so then I'm good.
Sweet.
All right, I'd like to take a single banana, and then
Okay.
I would do open fire on the head of Sarvis.
Oh yeah. Let's get him.
Nice.
on the head. On the head.
Ahead of Sarvis.
The head of Sarvis.
Come on, baby. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's get that ricochet going. Come on, Mira.
Fuck this guy up.
Woo.
I want to see this crazy thing.
Yeah, I want to see some 90 damage.
Oh god, it's ugly.
This is okay. So it's actually going to be a D8 plus 6 plus the D20.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
So
my goodness.
Finally, Mira's in the battle.
it's 15, but I rolled for more damage because that 8 was above a 3.
Yep.
Oh shit!
That's another 10 plus 18 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's another 10.
Kill, motherfucker. Kill.
Again for damage. That's 11 plus a 20. I roll again for damage. 13, 20. Roll again.
Holy shit.
You want me to stop? Because I can.
Maximum.
I could just keep going.
Yeah. So
Let's just start blowing up some damn husks.
There it is. Okay, that's the total.
yeah. So
Yeah, no, that's one more D20 and then that's
I
it.
don't even understand these rolls anymore.
Yeah, dude, I can explain it to you later.
yeah. So suffice it to say,
It's the
like
bow.
And ricochet and chain reaction.
like you pulp Sarvis into nothing. Like the head of Sarvis is ruined, and like Joe is sitting there. Hanar is hugging like this headless, pulpy mass now, where you've completely like destroyed it.
Mira in her finest hour.
That was big.
What the
And by
hell?
the way,
just
you're
happened?
you're like 8 feet away, so it's
Yeah.
Man, so fact is on that first roll, I got above a 13, and since I'm using speed quiver, it means I can fire again. Can I reach set?
Yeah, you can shoot it set
Okay.
up here.
that was one arrow.
Well, that was multiple arrows, but it was one
Tick, 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 tick.
successful attempt.
There was one chain reaction.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
see what I need to roll here. Let's get back.
Can you kill a god, Mira?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Mira, Knight of Grey,
I mean, they're
God
just
Slayer.
arrows.
All right. Let's see if we can do that again.
Nice.
Well, does he take damage?
Yeah. So your arrow streaks out and it
Yeah.
hits set, and that glyph around him glows
Uh-huh.
with energy, and your arrow plinks away across skitters across the floor, or if it's energy, I guess it just dissipates as that glyph around him glows.
So no matter how much damage that arrow does.
Correct. It has been rejected by this glyph piece standing on.
Okay, then in that case, since I do have speed quiver, I'm going to attack this archer on the left.
I don't know if you have a shot on that archer on the
Yeah,
left.
line of sight.
Then I'm going to fire at this this crystal, the red crystal.
Oh, nice.
Yes, baby.
Yep,
Damn it,
that's a hit.
Dave, you are hot, dude.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Do I
So,
need to
yeah.
roll on this thing?
Did you do over
Yeah.
20?
That's 23 on the first.
Yeah.
Well over.
Yeah, so that crystal shatters in a million pieces, and an Anaxtamon is suddenly free.
Gonna fire again on the closest husk. No, sorry, not the closest. I'm gonna fire on this husk, closest to Naxamon.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's a miss.
Damn.
I'm gonna go back and total all that damage that I did.
Okay.
Right? New record.
All right. So, yeah, so Mara, that was a hell of a round. Awesome. All right, Hinar. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a top tier character for you right there.
Every single action counts,
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every action counts. Well done, Dave.
Yep.
Yes. Big time.
Every action counts.
All right. I'm casting the giving. Like, I've got to do that right now. Hey, shit! There it is.
Whoa!
Oh,
There it is. All right.
Well, Binky.
Okay, so I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna give away 8 hit points. Plus, we get some bonus on there. Oh shit! So that's 20.
Oh!
Plus, I'm gonna spend my hero coin.
Wow.
So, all right, so I've got 24 HP to play with. And now I'm only going from memory here. I think Stubborn is okay, so that leaves 3 of you with 24. I'm gonna give Mira, Jaren, and Anaximon 8 hit points each.
Wow, dude.
Because the giving was modified or was upgraded, 2 seasons ago? Or sessions?
Awesome.
Nice.
You will not fall! As this energy rushes out to each of them, rejuvenating them with life.
That's awesome. What's your timer at, Joe?
Timer's at 1.
Okay.
Got one.
So
or it just dropped to 1, I should say.
Yeah, so you're just like you're finding it hard to move, Hinar. As you're notice like your hands have stopped working, like you're almost completely stone.
Yeah.
All right. DM's turn. Let's see what
If we
happens.
can make it through this, we have a chance.
Oh, a 1.
Can
So
I take a partial move on that also?
No.
No? Okay.
You're almost a statue. Okay.
No, he's part wood, part stone.
Yep. So Set teleports up here to the top, and he's like, "Behold, the creature emerges. My plans are coming to fruition." And then he's like, "But I will not be stopped by bugs."
No,
As he sees you kind of rallying.
I hate insect insults.
Right?
I know they bug me.
Oh,
Oh,
God damn it.
da-da-da-da-da-da.
I don't normally congratulate you on that, but that helps. It's fast.
It's not easy being me.
So you see Set kind of makes some arcane gestures in the air, and as he does, this spell forms into effect.
Holy
And-
shit balls.
And Set goes, "I am a god," and he's like, and all this energy escapes from him. And
You gonna hit everybody?
let me get my it hits everybody. Let me get my roll going here.
Great.
So that's a 27,
Hits.
What the fuck?
and he just casts
Guy's a
he just casts group death. So I need everybody to make a con save or be instantly dropped to 0.
Oh, shit.
That's god level power.
Nope, not me.
Not me.
Not me. Someone stay alive.
Fucking stubborn. Yes.
Stubborn!
You know what, Set? Fuck you!
The Stratinator
Oh,
is
man.
back.
And on that, guys, let's take a bio break.
Holy shit balls.
Oh my god.
God.
And when we get back, we will finish the DM's turn.
Alright, alright.
All right.
Nice.